You been seeing these interviews by the Punisher, the sex worker for Diddy and Cassie?
Man, I seen a lot of the interviews that he was doing. The thing about it is that he got a book out, and um, I respect his hustle. You know what I'm saying? I've been asked to come on those same platforms, but I decided not to do it at this time. But uh, had a problem with what people were saying when it came down to Cameron, because I think Cameron was probably one of the first people to interview him, and people was going at Cameron because they was talking about he was shaming Cassie because she was the victim in the whole 9 yards, and Cameron had asked him how the the panani was, the goods, how Cassie was, you know, and people are now trying to like say negative shit around Cameron when they don't understand that Cameron, when did he first become a fucking I never heard Cameron say he was, what do you call that, a role model. You understand? Cameron never came out and said he was a role model, brother. You understand? Now, is he's a good role player, whereas that a kid could say he can't go wrong if he do the shit that Cameron done. Cameron played ball, became a rapper, became a millionaire. You understand? By using his talents. Now, if a kid role play like Cameron, it wouldn't be that bad. But the fact that you calling him a role model, Cameron is just talking like dudes from Harlem would be talking on the corner. The questions he asks you is questions that dudes on the corner be asking. The shit that he do and he say is what dudes on the corner in the hood do and they say. And the first thing a dude gonna say is, damn, I wonder how the pussy is. You understand? Now, I wouldn't be wondering that because I heard the stories of all the diseases and all this other stuff about it. But most dudes on the corner is going to want to know. So when he asks those questions like that, you can't get mad at him because he's being himself. And he knows what dudes on the corner is thinking because he ran on those same corners. So you can't be mad at him because he asked those questions to a guy who was being paid to have sex with her. Evidently, to me, it must be still good. She had 3 kids and just had a baby. Congratulations, Cassie, on your 3rd child. I'm glad it's healthy. Hope it be wealthy and well for the rest of his life. Y'all don't be mad at Cameron for that shit. Cameron is asking what the people who come watch him talk and see, he know what they questions they want him to ask somebody. I don't have a problem with it, bro. Like Big say, that was his favorite Harlem rapper, Cameron. Yeah, Big said that. I was talking to Big the week before he died, and he was telling me how he had signed Cameron and them, and he said out of all those people that was a part of that whole crew with Herbie, Mace, Cameron, that Cameron was probably the Children of the Corn. Cameron was the nicest one. All the rest of the guys was nice, but he was like, yo, Cameron was his favorite out of the whole batch. Big said that.
Yeah, I always heard that Big Dog Cam was nice, man. But I didn't know he was getting backlash for that interview. I didn't see anything wrong with the interview.
Well, we all know that Cassie was a victim. I don't think Cameron was victim shaming her or anything like that. He was just asking a nigga question for the niggas who watch him. Point blank. He was asking a question for the niggas who watch him. I guess you can't be mad at that one. And if you is, scratch your ass and get glad.
Yeah, the guy said that he couldn't even enjoy having sex with Cassie because Puffy was in the room watching in the corner.
Yeah, but see, what happened was he didn't know it was Diddy for almost a year. If you watch the interview, he was saying that I didn't know it was Diddy was almost a year, but they had told me to hold up, and I went to watch TV. And when I went to watch TV, I seen Mr. Combs come up on the television. Uh, what is Enjoy Your Stay, Mr. Sean Combs, and he put it together that then almost after a year that was Diddy and Cassie, and after that he couldn't really perform like he was in the past.
You heard that interview from Q from Day 26, the one he did with Aubrey O'Day, about how he got a pill from Dunn, and the next thing you know, he woke up in Diddy Kid's bed.
Well, like people don't understand, a lot of these people are victims. Uh, Q said he was upset with Dawn, but he has to understand that Dawn is also a victim too. And when Diddy told her to give Q this pill, it wasn't that he was trying to. I don't believe it was that Dawn was trying to do something malicious to Q. She was just giving him the pill. She probably didn't even know what the pill was going to do. But from my understanding, Q said he woke up with men around him filming him, and he was in his drawers or whatever. I believe that some based on him being on that first Vlad show and how he was emotionally distressed, some things may have happened to him personally that effed him up for life. It's hard to talk about another man's pain, but I want that brother to know, whatever help you need, whoever you need to talk to get over whatever you have to get over, do it, bruh, and let it go. You put that in God's hand and you let it go. Because it seems like he is mentally distressed about something. And his other people know about it because they was all on the show, somebody else's show, crying behind it. So they know what happened. Instead of trying to fight all the victims, fight the motherfucker that victimized you. Q is hurting, bro. You can see his pain, you can hear his pain, and he has to understand that he's not to blame for none of that shit. Try to put that in God's hand, talk to somebody, and be the man that you are. I salute him for even coming out and trying to piece his life together behind whatever he thought or whatever happened to him that night.